And welcome into Buck and Honey's in Mount Horeb. I'm Zach Hanley alongside Tyler Wall, and this is Wisconsin Huddle. Tyler, you're back. How you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
All right, so unfortunately, we're going to have to rip the Band-Aid off. It wasn't a great week of Badger basketball. 2 games and 2 kind of head-scratching losses. First game was at Michigan, and when Wisconsin needed a clutch bucket in the second half, the shots just didn't fall. Then at Rutgers, got off to a slow start. Turnovers doomed UW to their 4th straight loss.
Losing 4 straight, that doesn't happen very often. But, I mean, if it is going to happen to a team, this is the team, that is going to bounce back. We're going to come back hungrier than we were when we were winning. And so it kind of keeps us grounded.
Oh, as the leader of this team, do you have to say anything, or is it just one of those things where everybody knows what they have to do and you just can't wait to get out and kind of show everybody the real Wisconsin basketball?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely some urgency in our locker room where we got some intense practices and we're going after it, trying to get better, trying to figure things out. But I mean, yeah, we're talking with each other, whether that's individuals, whether that's small groups, whether that's with the coaches, and I think that's something special about this team that we have in the chemistry, where we're able to openly talk and speak truths to each other.
No, it wasn't all bad, right? There was a bright spot. Friend of the program, Connor Esigian, the Badger sharpshooter, came off the bench and dropped a team-high 15 points against Rutgers.
Max goes into Crowell, right side, 5 to shoot. Got to go. Here's Esigian for 3, right of the circle. Good. Esigian with his 3rd 3, 59-47 Rutgers.
And CE3 appears to be back to his old self. The 15 points were a season high, and he did it in a season high 24 minutes. More shots, more makes, and more time on the floor is a good thing to build on for the sophomore moving forward.
I know the work that I put in. I know what I have in my arsenal. And, if minutes, continue to be more, or if they drop back down, I'm not really too worried. But, to see a couple shots going, it does help.
We've talked about him before, but when you see him do that, coming off the bench, what kind of spark does that give your team?
I mean, it's huge for us. I mean, he's able to hit some tough shots, able to really shoot the 3 ball really well. He's able to bail us out of some situations where the ball's in his hands late at the shot clock, and he's able to knock it down. But I've been really impressed with what he's been able to do on the defensive end, able to steal a couple rebounds, tip the ball out, dive on the floor. So I think that's what's really helped him find his flow.
Well, now it's time for the favorite part, Quickie Quiz, sponsored by, of course, Quick Trip. And I'm assuming you studied this week?
Yeah, of course.
Because believe it or not, you're the all-time leader in Quickie Quiz history, 10 for 10. You going to add to that?
Yes, I am.
All right, number 1. Where is Kirk Penny from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand is correct.
Yep.
All right, well, he scored 1,454 points, good enough for 6th in program history when he left. He's a 2-time Big Ten champ, and he's a member of the 2000 Final Four team. But is Kirk Penny a member of the UW Athletic Hall of Fame? Yes or no?
Of course, of
Has
course.
to be, right?
Kirk Penny, yes.
Yep, 2 for 2. Class of 2016. All right, number 3. Where does Penny rank on Wisconsin's all-time made threes list? Is it A, first, B, 12th, or C, 6th?
C, 6th.
C, 6th is correct. Of course, Brad was number 1. Penny made 217 career threes. 3 for 3, which means 13 for 13. Maybe you should just retire, huh? Or you want to keep going?
I want to make my record even bigger.
Okay.
Largen the gap.
All right. Well, more with Tyler Wall after this. And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle. Tyler, are you a big celebration guy? Like, if you make a big bucket or get a big block, are you letting your teammates or the opposing team know?
If my teammates do something cool, I'm always cheering for them. But if I do something, it kind of depends on the situation, what the game's like, what the emotion's like.
All right, well, I'm going to put you on the spot right now and have you rank your teammates' celebrations. Going to show you 5 clips, and you're going to need to rank them 1 through 5, with 1 being the best, obviously. But there is a twist. You don't get to see them all at once. You only get to see 1 at a time, and if the first clip you really like and you say that's a 1, then you can't use 1 again.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the first one. Little Max Klesmit.
Yeah, Klez. I'm gonna put Klez. I'm gonna put that at number 2.
Number 2?
A high one, yeah.
Okay. Can't use number 2 anymore. Here's number 2. Nolan Winter.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
With the kiss.
That might have. I think that's got to be number 1. I'm giving up the number 1 spot already.
Already?
For Nolan, yeah.
All right.
Just because he was at Minnesota.
Now here's number 3. CE3. A little this, a little that.
Yeah, I've seen kind of do better ones. I'm gonna put that one at the bottom. 5.
5?
5, yeah.
Okay, well, we won't tell him. Number 4, John Blackwell in the paint.
Yeah.
Flexing.
I like it. I like it.
So you
Simple,
got 3 or
but
4.
effective. I'm gonna go 4. I think this last one's gonna be good.
Okay. Well, it has to be 3, right? Check out the bench. Specifically Gus.
The goggles. The goggles. I'll go, yeah. That's number 3. That was a nice play. That was a fun play to watch.
3? Are you happy with how you ranked him?
I am.
Would you change?
am happy. No, I like it. I really like it. I like how it ended up.
All right. Well, we got to take a quick break. More from Buck and Honey's in Mount Horeb after this.
Wisconsin Huddle is brought to you by Gruber Law Offices, Buck and Honey's, Iron Jock, Ellen Box Cheese, West Bend Mutual Insurance, and Team Lammy NIL Experts.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle. Badger Extra columnist Jim Polzin is with us now. Jim, what do you make of these last 2 weeks? And how does Wisconsin get back to playing the kind of basketball that got them to number 6 in the country?
Yeah, it's not just one area. I think if it was just one area, you could focus on one thing. It's a little bit of everything, so I think that's what you have to focus on, is do a little bit of everything well. Be more efficient offensively, play a little harder on defense, rebounding, everything, shot selection we talked about before. It's just, you've got to do a little bit of everything well. I don't think they're far off.
Now, Tyler, you dropped to 20th in the rankings this week. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, right? You guys don't really care about that, but maybe now is the chip on your shoulder a little bigger, like you have a little more to prove?
I mean, yeah, that's the kind of mentality that we have to be playing with every night, and so if this adds a little something to that, I'm all for it.
Jim, the law of averages have to even out from the three-point line, right? How important is it just to keep shooting to get out of that slump, but also making sure that those threes are good threes?
Yeah, I think the worst thing that can happen is you start to doubt yourself and don't take the shots that you should take. I'm a huge believer that shooting is contagious. I think it can work the bad way. If you see your teammates missing shots, you start missing shots. But I think if these guys start knocking down some shots, it's going to be contagious and work around the team.
Tyler, kind of going off that, Greg Gard has been talking to us a lot about shot selection. Does that just kind of go back to making sure that the paint is getting touched too?
I mean, shot selection is one thing. I think it's just being able to move the ball, moving the defense, so we don't have to work so hard to force one up or to get the one that we're getting right now. So I think just moving the defense is what we got to do.
Jim, if you were Tyler Wall, what would you tell the team this week?
I would say, guys, I'm 35 years old. Respect my beard. No, seriously, I would just say, don't overthink this, right? Don't make it bigger than it is. You get one win, I think the next one comes easier. Just get back to doing what they're doing. It was only 2 weeks ago that this team was playing really, really good. And just, it's not that far away. Just keep going forward.
Well, now is a good time to remind you to give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and X to stay up to date with all things Wisconsin Huddle. We're back after this.
And welcome into this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. I'm Zach Cantley, he's Tyler Wall, and we're going to attempt to play Madden again. Did you practice?
You know.
Either did I. So the goal is to score points.
Let's put on a show.
All right. Here we go. you sad when the Packers lost to the 49ers?
No.
No?
Actually, I was rooting for the Packers that game, honestly. But I'm never going to be sad.
Well, you were rooting for the Packers? Did that hurt a little bit?
No, but I wasn't sad when they lost.
Oh, get in there. Oh.
It's the toughest spot to score.
It is. I think last time I missed 2 field goals, so.
We scored. We scored. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going for 2 because
Have to.
I can't kick it, so we're going for 2. Brock Purdy.
Dude, why are we not coming up there?
All right, what's your game plan?
Hopefully I score.
Well, I got to kick off, so you probably get the ball
We're
at the
getting,
40.
now you can practice. You can practice kicking right there. Oh, it's nice and slow now.
Oh. Told you get at the 40. I was kicking it to Taylor Swift today. Come on. I know she's watching. Just kicking it to Taylor Swift. I don't know what I audible to.
Oh, that is.
Uh-oh.
There's got to be a flag on that.
Uh-oh. Tyler?
Yeah, obviously, video games is not what I'm good at.
Well, then, Max Glesman say...
Yeah, he said I was bad at them.
Yeah.
There we go. Got it back.
Okay.
Plus yards.
That was just like a punt. Just punted. All right, you got 5 minutes to score. How you feeling? Confident?
I'm feeling better than last time.
Who's your favorite NFL players?
Ever?
Let's go.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go... Favorite person ever is Adrian Peterson.
Okay. What about current? Doesn't have to be a Viking.
Yeah. I don't really like the Vikings players. I'm going to go with...
Oh, you just leveled Bosa. He's tired. Pick it.
Yeah, this is so bad.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Come on, big fella. Damn.
How you feeling?
Not good.
How you feeling?
Not good now.
What just happened? What just happened?
I was thinking of my favorite player.
It's all part of the plan. All part of the plan. I would say favorite all time. I grew up when Brett Favre was quarterback, so
On the
I'd have to
Vikings?
say- No. We don't talk about that. I would have to say Favre for all time, but current. I kind of really like George Kittle.
George Kittle. I can rock with that.
He's just
So this is your team.
no. I could never root for the 49ers. My parents would disown me.
Let's go. Well, that's over.
I got to score once. Even if it's a field goal.
15 seconds. What are we running?
We're gonna ask Madden. That's what we're gonna get here. It's a lot of lines.
Holy.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? Well, Tyler, somebody played better than they did last time, and I think somebody played about the same. How would you rate the game?
I think I'm just gonna have to retire from Madden football, and maybe all video games after this one. So that hurt. So you're not going to see my name in the rafters when it comes to video games.
Next time we'll have to play golf. We'll do something with golf.
Maybe we can find something else. Maybe a middle ground between you and me.
Okay.
Basketball?
Basketball. Yeah, that's definitely middle ground. Well, for Tyler Wall, I'm Zach Canley, and for more fun and games, tune in next week.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle. All right, Tyler, because Valentine's Day was on Wednesday, I want to dive into a couple things. Ready?
Yep.
How did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, basketball is huge in my family. My dad played college basketball and played professional basketball. So I think just growing up, I have 3 older sisters, and he was the coach of all their teams. So just going to high school, watching my sisters play basketball and just being in the gym environment, I think that's where I found my love for the game.
All right, what Badgers game, could be current teammate, could be former teammate, or Wisconsin legend, do you secretly admire?
No one would expect this one, but it's Brevin Pritzel, his senior year when I was a freshman, because he was going crazy, and it was just so good to see. He was knocking down shots, getting dunks, and it was awesome.
All right, who wrote these questions? What team makes you romantic about playing them because of the success you had against them?
It's got to be the little brother, the Gophers. The Gophers.
All right, so when Cupid shoots his arrow, good things happen normally, right? Which teammate's shot is like Cupid's?
I can get the obvious one, Connor C.
Connor Seaton, okay.
Yep.
All right, last one. Who is the sweetheart on the team?
I'm gonna say Kamari McGee. Kamari McGee is the sweetheart.
Why do you say that?
Because he's a sweetheart. He's gonna if he gets a girlfriend, she's gonna treat her right.
Okay. Well, that's it for this week's Wisconsin Huddle. Be sure to join us next Monday, February 19th, at our next live taping right back here at Buck and Honey's in Mount Horeb, starting at around 6:30. For Tyler Wall, I'm Zach Hanley. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.